check out your temperatures. Is it summer? Okay, is it fall? Like what in the world? 70s, 72 in Tomball, 72 in Sugar Land, 72 in Conroe. It is a very mild, muggy start to the day. And because of that, we do have some clouds in place, even some low-level clouds, which is in the form of fog this morning. So we do have some clouds. Temperature-wise, it's all going to be about a warm-up for the afternoon. You can expect mid-80s to return, and we are going to keep some of those clouds in place. Now, as far as your records today, boy, it is close. Your record today is 86. Notice Tuesday, Wednesday, record at 86 on Tuesday, 85 on Wednesday. We are coming close to potentially tying or breaking our daily record highs each day today through Wednesday. So keep that in mind as you're out and about. It is too warm for this time of the year. I mean, we are flirting with records. Rain chances. So we are dry today, we are dry tomorrow, and then take a look at what is happening on Thursday. So I say Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, rain chances return. We've had a series of Pacific storms, and that has impacted a lot of rain across the West Coast. You may have seen some of the images of all the rain out of California. Notice how this area of low pressure, you can kind of see that counterclockwise spin, is pushing the rain right into northern and central California right now. Already a system did pass, so that's why they've continued to see kind of off and on rain over the past week. This is going to head just to our north, but it will be this system Thursday into Friday that starts to shake it all up. Now this morning, we are dry across the area, so I'm not expecting any rain. If you had a rain chance today, maybe it would be like a 10% chance. So system number one, notice your timestamp, there's Thursday. I think a few showers are possible early, and then by late afternoon and evening, a few thunderstorms overnight into Friday. Stopping our next system for Saturday, this will be the next rain chance as that trailing cold front moves through. Now these systems are out of the Pacific, which means they hold a little bit of moisture, but they don't drop our temperatures a whole lot. I think we'll see a slight drop in our temperatures, but don't get too excited. Don't expect too much here. So notice Wednesday, we're still well above average, sitting under that big ridge of high pressure. As this high pressure starts to back off, it allows the chance for some showers and thunderstorms to roll in. Take a look at your timestamp. This is Thursday and Friday. Once these systems pass off to the east, maybe a slight drop in our temperatures behind it. So we're talking well over a week away for a drop in our temperatures. All right, we do need the rain. Take a look, the latest drought report showing severe drought conditions kind of circling over Harris County. So we do need the rain. It's gonna take a lot to actually put a dent in our drought right now. But looking ahead to the extended, we have some promising news. November 23rd through the 27th, wetter than average. That's the good news. And then as far as our temperature trend, it still looks above average, but I'm hoping as we trend towards next week, that's when we start to tap into maybe some of that cooler air. Overall, though, on your 7-day forecast, not today. Today, 84 this afternoon, 86 Tuesday, 86 Wednesday. Notice we are staying pretty much in the 80s for the rest of the week. See these rain chances? They may go a little up or down as we get a little bit closer. Thursday, you have a 60% chance. Friday, a 40% chance. I think that's the best timing that I have right now, but don't be surprised if that shifts a little bit. I would just say those two systems moving out of the Pacific will enhance our rain chances Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But otherwise, Jen, can you believe the 70s this morning? So air conditioning needed already.
Yeah.
For 3 days, and then we're almost back to summer. These overnight lows are in the 70s. What a warm, sticky start on your Monday morning. I mean, low 70s, 72 for Sugar Land, Tomball, Conroe. Yeah, this is warm and humid. That's the first thing you're going to notice when you head outside. Compared to yesterday morning, we are 5 to even upwards of 11 degrees warmer. So again, the key to the forecast today is the heat. Winds are out of the south. That was a big directional change from yesterday. Yesterday morning, we had a north wind that added like a comfortable breeze. This morning, no, that's bringing in higher relative humidity. So warm, humid conditions. And that's why we're starting off with some clouds. You know, I would say not much fog out there, but if you see some patchy fog, don't be surprised. Overall, the fog will lift. The clouds are going to linger through about lunchtime today. And then I'm expecting partly to mostly cloudy skies by the afternoon. Rain chances, they return, notice by Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yeah, that's a significant change. We're finally going to see a little bit of a pattern change towards the end of the week. Up until then, it's just about the heat and the humidity. In fact, Jen, I have a feeling people will already be turning on their AC ACs first thing in the car this morning. Send it up. Live look at all of our different cameras here. So from Houston, this is heading into the skyline, into downtown, but you can see the skyline, how it's kind of draped with some clouds. Conroe, you see the clouds, but you can see surface visibilities. Check out Herman Park. Whoa, blanket and cloud cover. This is the Med Center. You can usually see the Med Center buildings completely lit up at this time in the morning. Not so much. Those clouds are draped across the Med Center. But again, at the surface, I would say patchy fog. So if your plan is to hit Fannin or Main Street and you're heading into the Med Center this morning, you may run into some patchy fog, but really at the surface, you're really okay. But it's the cloud cover this morning. It's a good indication. We are humid out there. Temperatures are in the 70s and we're dealing with high relative humidity. Apparently I'm reporting down to 3 miles for your visibility, but otherwise I'm not seeing anything that just really stands out as far as that fog. As far as your 24-hour temperature change, when I say it's warmer, 6 degrees warmer in Angleton, 9 degrees warmer in Waller. Conroe, you're like, what in the world? It's 12 degrees warmer compared to yesterday. A big part of that is all thanks to mostly calm, but southeasterly winds. And that is what's going to drive the heat and the humidity today. So even on your hour-by-hour planner, by lunchtime, we're rounding the corner into the 80s. And by the afternoon, we will be in the mid-80s. So the pattern change. Have you heard? We have rain chances on the way. I think at some point Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we will be tracking scattered showers and maybe even a few thunderstorms. I think Thursday, the timeline has backed off a little bit for the evening hours. And then we will see, I think Friday and Saturday are going to split the difference just a little bit. All this moisture is moving out of the Pacific. So you see the rain draped across northern and central California, and then notice from Salt Lake. So these are the two areas that moved out of the West Coast. This one is going to still ride north of us. That's all thanks to that big area of high pressure. But it's this one we're going to pay attention to for Thursday. Take a look, radar dry right now. No worries about the rain. If you catch a little sprinkle or two within the clouds this morning because of some of those low cloud cover, that would be about it. But as far as the active rain, notice your timestamp. This is Thursday. So this is driving west to east. This has a decent moisture punch. I just don't know how much is actually going to drop here, especially during the day on Thursday. I think Thursday evening into Friday, that's when we're going to see a better chance for a few of those thunderstorms. And then system number 2 for Saturday, we'll watch the timing. We're still a week out, I know, but if you're making some plans for Saturday, heads up. That's when we could also see some rain chances in place. We are very warm today through Wednesday. Big area of high pressure in place. This backs off, allows the potential for maybe a few strong to even severe thunderstorms. I think that line with severe thunderstorms stays maybe just to our north, but we will be watching how much rain we pick up from Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And I'm hoping once these systems move out of here, I'm taking to November 24th, next Monday, so a week out, we're kind of on the leading edge of maybe some cooler air behind it. So could that be an indication for Thanksgiving? We will see. As far as our latest drought report goes, severe drought conditions kind of circulating all around Harris County. That expanded with our latest drought report that was released on Thursday. I'm hoping that the rain chances, notice how we're trending wetter than average from November 23rd through the 27th, helps that out. As far as your temperatures go, we stay warm, and a big part of the East Coast as well, not really getting much of a break in some of this record warmth. Today, 84, record is 86. Tomorrow, 86, the record is 86. Both of these are set in 2017. And then from Wednesday is our last day where we'll see record challenging temperatures. And then even with the rain,